Cheerio! After 1 year, or nearly 1 year, I finally found the time to comment the video that I posted about the Marathon des Sables, which I've done in 2025, in April 2025, which is a run through the Sahara, self-sufficient. And yeah, so let's comment that video. I didn't have the time because so many things were going on, so many other races and stuff, and I wanted to wait till the book is out, because I've written a book about my adventure, and not just like the adventure thing, also quite a lot of informations, what you need for that race, for that kind of foot race. And yeah, that foot race is really special. This is, wow, really special thing. Very hard, yeah. And so this one is the German one. All right, it's already translated, called Purgatory, and Purgatory, the Marathon des Sables. It's on Amazon, so if you like to, just have a look on it. And let's talk a bit later about the book. Start with the video. Let's go ahead. So this is the airport of Valencia. I'm living in Spain, and I met on Facebook Jürgen, which is also German, but he has a residential also from the United States. So he was later on in the Sahara in the American tent. This is Marrakesh. So I went to his house. He was living, or he has a house near Valencia, about, I don't know, half an hour drive away from the airport. So I went to his house, left my car there, my van, and then we went stylish in his Porsche to the airport, and from there on to Marrakesh. First place we went, this is already the next day, so we went to Marrakesh. We had lunch, dinner, it was a cool time. But I think one day was more than enough, half a day. And then this is Ouarzazate, which is halfway to the desert. Yeah, it's quite sandy already there, and yeah, it's beautiful city. But to be honest, I wouldn't spend there my holidays, alright? Because I was there because of the race, but I wouldn't spend there. Maybe with motorbike, that would be very cool. Drive there by bike would be very cool stuff. And yeah, that's the driveway, alright? Some small stop to water some plants. Yeah, stylish with camels. Oh, that was very cool. They were cool to see. And we had a little break, and they gave us for the trip, I think it was about, I'm not sure, was it 6 hours drive away? I think something like that, yeah, 5 or 6 hours drive away. Some lunch packet, and yeah, which these kids are from the last town, quite near to that point where we go into the tent. And we gave them all the rest from the lunch package, and yeah, they were quite happy about that, I think. And yeah, that was so cool, alright, to go in there, and that musicians was very cool stuff. You feel like a star, you know, they let you feel you like a star. I was the first one. Yeah. So the guys, the barbers, were still putting the tent in shape, and yeah. So I had a German tent because my nationality is German. I'm living now, I think, 27 years or something, 28 years in Spain, but yeah, passport is German, so they put me with Hermans, the Germans. So yeah, but anyway, no problem. I would have preferred to be with Spanish guys, but no problem at all. I don't care. So yeah, first night, that was really hard. The floor was so hard. You can't really relax. My hips were hurting. It really sucks, really. It's no fun. It's no relaxing. You're not in a spa, right? And I don't know, grilling shrimps on open fire or something. That's the first day. Animating the people who works for the organization and all the helpers were awesome, really awesome, great, really enjoyed it. They make it enjoyable, you know. Some music, and then it's always every day Highway to Hell, AC/DC, and you walk, hike, run into the desert with AC/DC. Very cool. You see, it's quite windy, and I have to say it's hotter than in Spain here, but I felt that the heat is different, you know. It's dry heat, while we are in Spain with very wet heat, and wow, you're sweating like hell. And then you don't sweat. It's already you sweat and it dries already, and so that was good to run, really. I hiked most of it because I had sponsors, and my goal was finish that thing, all right. So there was no way to go back to Spain and to say to all my sponsors, "Wow, I couldn't make it." So I had to make it. Maybe if I go there another time, I would run a lot more. But this time I had to be 100% sure that I finished the thing. I'm not sure now. I have to see how many kilometers we've done on that day. Let me see, because it's in the book. You see, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. People may say, "Wow, it's desert, it's sand and stones and rocks," but the light and the ambience is so cool, you know. You see me running there, yeah, beautiful. Always downhill, I have to run because I'm a bully, I'm a big guy. So stopping it no way for me. I have to roll on. Okay, so first stage was first day. It's 32 kilometers, and that really looks cool, like on Mars or something, you know. Very very strange thing, and you see always windy, and and that gets you a lot of energy, all that sand. And it was very sandy this time because somebody mentioned to the organization that it's called Marathon des Sables, which is French, and it's like sand marathon, something like that. Yeah, going backwards and like doing the moonwalk. Yeah, baby, shake hands, cool. And somebody complains that it wasn't sandy enough because it's called sand marathon and not rock marathon or something like that. But which you see now before the thing went up, which is like for me to clean up. You just put little drops of water on it and it blows up, and then you can clean a little bit. That was our shower for 9 days. Second stage, which is 40 kilometers. All right, see a lot of sand. People say, "Well, you're going to the Sahara, there's a lot of sand." Yeah, but there's not just sand. They were really looking for sandy stages. This part I really love because where I live in Spain, we've got so many rocky and technical mountains that I'm used to run this stuff. So I was very comfortable with that. It was really cool to run there, and awesome. And get a bit stuck there because there were a lot of people. It was in the beginning of that stage. Then stage finished, we're on the tent again. You see, we're laying on the floor, and try to have some rest. I couldn't really rest because it was horrible. The floor was hard. The nights were horrible, and the wind always blew the sand into your face. I just have a quick walk around to the tents. I think I was looking for. I'm not weeing there. Look like I'm weeing now. I told a buddy to make a photo of my sponsors, But instead of doing photo, I've done a video. I just put it in. It looks like I'm peeing on the sand or something now. Which people does. They just went a few meters from the tents away and done their business over there. And yeah. So this is it already third stage? Not sure now. Is it third stage? I think so. Which is 32.5 kilometers. Yeah, great. You see, it's all the dry rivers. You see there, dry river. It's beautiful, really awesome. Loved it. And you be on your own. You have time to think. Alright, this guy who was over there with the blue shirt on is Jürgen. He's a German guy, ex-soldier, really hard guy, you know. It was the 9th time, and this time he finished. He didn't finish before, not once, because I always had some problems with health, and yeah, couldn't finish. Like a bug over there. Very quick. Hooray! Stay. Buggies were cool. Wow, I would really love to drive a buggy through the sand. And that was very good, because on the pit stops they gave you some cold water, not just to drink, on your head to refresh, and that really helped you out. So I always wet my head and the buff, and that gave you at least 20 minutes or something of refreshment. Uphill, yeah, that's what I meant. All right, that's quite like in Spain, maybe not so dry, but at least technical like that. Well, this is in Spain nearly like an autopist. This is nothing. This isn't really a trail. This is yeah. This is easy going here in Spain, at least at this part where I'm living. Can't talk to north of Spain. Haven't run there yet. And this was great. I could run there, and yeah, it was really cool. Loved it. Really liked it. And yeah, we had already before we went there, we had some rain. So there are some parts which are quite green. Right. Next day, this must be the long stage with 82.2 kilometers. That was also cool. When you started, you see all the guys with that head torch on coming over. Was that white light or red light? And really cool stuff. Looks very cool. You see, it's very like a dry river. And yeah. Oh, I put my what is it in English? That sticks, walking Nordic sticks on my back, because the shoulders were so much hurting because of the weight from that rucksack. Oh, it really killed me. And this was the long stage. Well, already had some food in it. Was a little bit less weight, but still heavy enough to hurt on my shoulders. And Jürgen, at some point, he had some sponges which I put under to give it another pressure point, and yeah, to keep it a bit softer, which was quite good. And if you see, very sandy. That was in the beginning. You see the cable of my MP3. Oh, that was so cool. Listening music and just, and it was quite in the beginning, and it was so steep. You couldn't really walk. You had to crawl up. Oh, it's well, when you're there, it's not the same when you see it on the movie or now on the YouTube video. It's quite different. But that was heavy stuff. And there I had a little bit like that runner's hype, and yeah, I run quite a lot at that moment, or jogging, soft jogging. And this guy was cool because he's seen me as he see me running, and he was animating me and run a little bit with me to the checkpoint. That was awesome. Really cool people working there. And yeah, it was really cool stuff, you know. Awesome. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Great. But I have to say, I think I was a little bit too fast at that moment. I think it was 10, 15 kilometers, which I ran, And and now you see the uphill, downhill, very sandy, and it takes so much power. Oh, I always ran a little bit on the sides. You have your path, all right. They sign it on the rocks or with some small poles or something like that. And but I always try to be a little bit to the side, because you see the sand in the middle is very soft, because everybody moves the sand, and so it's getting very soft. So you could see at the very small moment that sponge on it. So it's very soft, and that takes you a lot of power, right, to move forward. So I always went a little bit to the side, where I thought, or I'm quite sure that the sand was a little bit harder there, right? Not so soft. And but anyway, at some points you have to take that way. And then we run through the night. I'm running quite a lot with Soldier Jürgen. It's not the same Jürgen as the guy from Valencia, right? Because he slept in that American tent, which I was in the German tent. You see, I had so much blisters. I couldn't walk barely. So I said to the folks, come on, keep on trucking. I stay here at the checkpoint. So I pinched all the blisters, put some antiseptic spray on it, and just carried on my own at night. And we had the bad luck, just, I think after, shake hands, cool, thank you. I think about maybe after half a kilometer, we had sandstorm and rainstorm. You could see my legs now, they were all messed up, right? It's like muddy, sandy, it was horrible. And it really hurt in your face when the wind blows into the face with the sand. Okay, so this is the 6th day, okay, which is 42.2 kilometers. But between the 4th, the long stage day, and the 6th day, the 5th day is day off. So we try to relax, and I cleaned up my shirt and under trousers and stuff like that. I had some washing powder with me, so I could clean it up. I think I was the only one. No one else has done it. I haven't seen anyone. So these are really professional runners, or really good runners, and they started on the long stage 1 hour later. I have no idea why they do it. I think maybe because so we can enjoy the slower hikers, runners can enjoy also professional runners. Maybe, I'm not sure. I think so. That was really cool to see how they run. Maybe it gives the organization a little bit more time to change the tents. I have no idea really. And you see, you can't see it really on the video, but it's really steep, and that soft sand, it's crazy, At one point, now downhill, as I said, I'm a bully. I'm still walking, but it's getting steeper and steeper, and so, I'm like jogging, as I felt like, Sometimes I felt like more like hiking, sometimes some jogging. Depends on my mood and how I felt, but that was great. That soft sand and running down, awesome stuff. Really liked that. Just keep on pushing, man. Nearly done. Great. So after the long stage, I knew I will rock this thing. I will finish it for sure. And as I said, that was the most important thing. And and now it's getting a bit steeper, and then you see, on the way there are always medicals and helpers and everything. You need not every 10 meters, but maybe every, I don't know how many kilometers. And you see, this was quite technical, and you see down there, I will pass through now. There's a buggy or something like that. And there was I'm not sure if it was a guy or woman, I have no idea, but it was wrecked, and then later on comes the car to pick her up. Oh, this is the photograph over there on the right hand side. And yeah, they picked him up, and the race was over for him. I don't know. So yeah, it was really hard. I'm not sure. I think there were nearly 1,000 runners, and I'm not sure if it's true or not. I think 100 didn't manage to finish it. So which is exactly 10%. You see, there's someone on the buggy, and they will pick them up now. I think I filmed the scene where the car is picking them or her or him up. Sorry for my English, not the best. Hope you can follow me. So yeah, that was really cool running down there. I think now I've got my camera right here, and which is a little bit disturbing. I want to move a little computer. So yeah, you see the car driving up, and race is over. And yeah, now I'm again on hiking mood. And yeah, oh, this was crazy thing. At some point my nose was bleeding, so I was scared when some medical staff would have seen me with a bleeding nose that they took me off the race. So I tried to clean myself up, but it didn't stop to bleed. It was horrible, really horrible. Oh. And yeah, so I finished that day, and also on the long stage, I already mentioned we had some rain and sandstorm mixed, and there we had some rain again, but don't think it's cool, you know, it's very hot. So they put on the covers on the tents, and yeah, we were dry, which was good, but it was very loud on the wind. You couldn't really sleep properly. You see how many sand I get out of my shoes. It was so fine. It gives, wow. It doesn't really hurt you. It's not like the sand you've got on the beach, like here in Spain. But you can't really explain it. You had it everywhere. You can't do anything about it. So this is the last day here already. This is the last day, which was 21.1 kilometers. Sand dunes. Oh, look how beautiful. I really loved that. And yeah, finishing, let's go. That was really cool. You can't see really, there were some barbers in their tents living out there, but we were very close to civilization, you know, close. Maybe 20-30 kilometers to civilization. There was some kind of towns or barber houses or whatever you want to call it, quite near. This was very cool because I think that spot was very touristic, because the sand dunes, I think they're very famous, and there were, I think later on you can see it, they were driving some cross bikes. You see, they can see it, all right? They were driving some motocross bikes over there. Wow, that was so cool. I just said, give me that fucking motorbike. I want to ride the rest. Oh, so cool. Awesome. Yeah, and that was, I was really tired there. Really, really tired. Not just physically, mentally, all right? I really wanted to go to the hotel, finish the thing, go to the hotel and have a shower after 9 days. And now they are doing a bit of noise. Gave me the medal. Yes. Yeah. There you can see me. Finish. I was really tired. And it was really windy. And the wind always, well, for sure, in front of you, not pushing you from behind, always front of you. And yeah, buddy, thank you. Leave me alone. I want to go to the bus. Then we're on the autobus going back to Ouarzazate, and that was included in the price. Two nights in the hotel, and I was so lucky, really so lucky. We had a small pit stop somewhere, and they put some snacks in a hotel, and we had some snacks halfway. This is back in the hotel in Ouarzazate. In the hotel room I shared with a Spanish guy, and over this is the final celebration of the race, and this is also Ouarzazate in the center, was really beautiful. This is a market stuff in like Medina, in the center of Ouarzazate. Beautiful, really beautiful. But I think a few days is more than enough for me. At least maybe driving by motorbike through Morocco, that would be very cool maybe. But I wouldn't, me personally, I wouldn't go there for holidays. I've been there, I've seen it, it's more than enough. I think I was more interested to the race instead of doing a lot of sightseeing, you know. But it's very interesting, very different. It's so close to Spain, it's just 1 hour flying time, you know, but you just drop into another world. So different than Europe, really. It's interesting, I have to say. That was in front of my hotel, and now I'm switching back. This was my hotel. From the outside entrance, this is patio inside. Beautiful, was nice, yeah. Rooms were okay, were clean. Right. I think it was 4 or 5 star hotel, but yeah, you can't really compare to 4 or 5 stars in Spain or wherever Europe. It's very different. That was the final gala, and where we've seen the video of the race. For me, the video it's beautiful. It's really well done. But I think people who see this edition video think, well, it's just like, I don't know, have a walk on the beach, you know, and that wasn't a walk on the beach. That's again in Marrakesh, and the last day, and then finally we went back to the airport and back to Spain. First, for sure, to airport of Valencia, and then from there on back again to Jürgen's house, and where I picked up my van and back again. 1 hour drive back home where I see my wife, and I came, it was very early in the morning, so I had time to pick up my son, and we were nearly crying, right? He was so happy to have me. And because that was a nearly 2-week trip, and but it was really worth it. I really liked it. It was so cool, really. And that's the medal. I've done it. And then after a few months later, I've done another race here in Spain, also through the desert. It's called La Desertica, which is 71 kilometers. But later on, I watched on my Garmin, so we've done 73 kilometers, 2 kilometers more than as I said, which was really hard too. I really had to suffer there, but it was a cool race. Why I mention it, because I have an article also from the Spain ultra marathon in the book. So yeah, just if you like, would be very happy if you have a look on that book. It's on Amazon. I will put it in the link below, and hope you enjoyed the video, and see you soon. Cheers.